Hello guys, nice to be in touch with you. I hope this video finds you well and let's get to work. We are working on page number 28 of the business basics. We are in the second part that says listening is the audio number 20. Oliver Miraz arrives at a hotel. You listen and you have to answer. It is quite easy. There are only two questions, and then you just have to play the audio again and you complete the extracts. The issue is that I already posted in Classroom the audio for you to access to it. Then it has the next part says language note, and we have and have got. Let me tell you, well, you have no problem with have. Have is a word that we are going, is a verb that we are going to use to talk about possession. I have the possession. I don't have, I don't. There is no possession at all. However, in British English, what they are going to use is not really have. They are going to use have got and haven't got to talk about the negative. This is only information. It's not for you to use, not because it's useless, but it is because it is going to be more common for you to talk to people who speaks English from the US than people who speaks English from England. However, you have the information, you know that if the person says, I've got a pencil, says, I have a pencil. It said, I haven't got a pencil, you understand that the person is saying, I don't have. This is a language note about, it says, I have a car, and then on the next column, so like, I've got a Harley Davidson. Then the next one says, he has a new job. She's got or she has got a new laptop. You don't have much time. You haven't got much time. Or you have not got much time. Do they have any money? Have they got any information? Does she have a company car? Has he got a computer? This is the way that it is going to be used. Then have got is going to be used as have. In the same level, we use it together, and in negative, instead of saying I don't have, British English is going to say I haven't got. It's not present perfect, it's present, but it is another way to use it. Just for your information. Then we have the exercise. The exercise goes like this. It says you are at an international business conference on the first night. You go to the hotel bar for a drink. You start talking to a colleague. Look at the examples. Said, have you got any customers in England? Instead of when you work with the exercise, you are not going to use have you got, you're going to say do you have? Said, yes, we have. We've got 2 or 3 big customers. Again, you're not going to say we've got, we're going to say we have. And we have 2 or 3 big customers. Then the next part goes normals. How many employees does your company have? Said it has 300. Okay, let's go to page number 29. In page number 29, the exercise is for us to work face to face, asking and answering questions. Is obvious, it is impossible that we can do that for now. So what I'm asking you to do is just to complete the spaces with the question, and then you write the answer to. Is it talk about yourself and your own company or a company you know well, whether you talk about Dufry or you talk about any other company, it doesn't matter. The point here is that we need to exercise. It says, any customers in the USA? The question would be, do you have any customers in the US? The answer would be yes, we have many customers in the US, or yes, we have customers in the US. This is the way that you are going to answer. It's only practice. We're going to work with have, has, right? So then there are 8 exercises. I already answered one, so you go for the other 7. The next part says the diagram below. It says vocabulary, the part G. Said the diagram below shows some of the words that you have learned in Unit 2 organizing logical groups. Where in the diagram would you put the following words? Then in the square, we have department stores, sightseeing, departure, lounge, conference room, confirm, car park, land, and shower. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Very easy. But before we get into the exercise, let me tell you, sightseeing. Sightseeing is the action that you perform when you are visiting a place, right? You just place and talking about a city. You go around the city. For example, you come to Mexico City. You didn't know Mexico, so then you go through just watching the city, right? You go downtown. You see Bellas Artes. You get to know the Alameda, the Zócalo. You walk through the Reforma, and you visit museums. What you are doing is sightseeing. This is the action. Departure lounge. Departure lounge is actually the formal name for gates. When we are in the airport and we are going to depart, we concentrate in one area that is gate or a departure lounge. Right? Well, conference room, confirmed car park, that is a parking lot. Land is the opposite of take off. We take off on an airplane. When we arrive, we land and shower. In the following, in the diagram below, you have to write the words in the correct position, and that is it, right? That is for the exercises. Let me tell you something. I am posting here in Classroom 2 a very short video. It's a video about the dog. It's a short film. I think that you will like it. It's nice. It is cool. It is about an underdog. What an underdog is. An underdog is the name we give to a person, in this case is to an animal, that we consider of inferior capacity, but that eventually prove himself or herself to be equal or better than the rest, right? As a couple of years ago in England, a soccer team with a very, very low budget, with no very famous players, suddenly started to win, and they got to win the Premier League over Manchester and Liverpool and many other teams that have big budgets, big players, right? Big names in players. And this low team got the championship. It was an underdog, right? The team was an underdog. It was not considered even favorite at the beginning, but suddenly they got to win, right? It is an underdog. In this case, the short I'm leaving you is about a dog that is considered underdog. I need you, I wish, I beg, there's another little video posted for you with instructions of what you have to do with the reported speech. I really need you to practice, to polish your English. I know that is kind of difficult, that you have a lot of work and many things to do to care of, but you practice a little bit, and I see you soon. You take care. Bye.